Hi, this is Aron and Linda with Traveling Flamingo, and today we're in Walt Disney World, Florida, and we're at Disney Springs. We're going to be giving you a tour of one of the personal favorite bars that they have on property that I think is the best themed, and as I said, my favorite bar, Jock Lindsey's Hangar Bar. All of that coming right up.
The atmosphere and theming is an Indiana Jones themed bar. There's a lot of vintage, aviation, memorabilia, and the bar itself is named after a pilot from the Indiana Jones movies. So the lounge there had some indoor seating and a lot of outdoor seating on the water, which is nice. Imagineering had a lot of fun with this one. Usually I'm a person who loves to sit outside when I'm in Florida, but when we go here, I want to sit inside and check out all the aviation memorabilia. We've got to also sit in the diving bell. That was so cool. It had a really private feeling to it. So even though the lounge might have been a bit busy, it was just sort of us and our party there. It was really nice. And the whole restaurant has a really big backstory. To summarize it quickly, you may remember the pilot Jock Lindsey from Raiders of the Lost Ark. He's a member of the Society of Secret Explorers and Adventurers. And in 1938, he was chasing down a mythological base tip in Central Florida and was attracted to this area. So he then bought a property, built an airplane hangar, and invited a few of his fellow members of the society to visit.
If you don't recall Jock Lindsey from Raiders of the Lost Ark, here's a very quick snippet and probably most of the film that he's in.
Jock! Start the engine! Get it up! Jock, the engine! Start the engine, Jock! There's a big snake in the plane, Jock!
Oh, that's just my pet snake, Reggie!
I hate snakes, Jock! I hate him!
Come on, show a little backbone, will ya?
Additionally, you may remember the Society of Secret Explorers and Adventurers, or SEA. This is a common part of the Disney universe. This is a common thing. They also are part of the Jungle Cruise themed Skipper Canteen. And we do have a video of that as well. Another amazing restaurant. And we'll link to that above. So this is located in Disney Springs, and it is in the Landing, so you don't need a park pass or anything to visit it. It's on the water. It's located right there. You get a beautiful view of the water there. It is across from Wine Bar George and next to Boathouse. And we have reviews of both Wine Bar George, Regulin Road, and a bunch of other restaurants in Disney Springs. That said, this is my favorite bar. Not the biggest on food, but definitely if you're looking for a drink and some great appetizers, check this out. But if you want more food, check out these other ones. There's lots of ways to get there. You can get to Disney Springs by bus, by boat, by rideshare. You can basically drive as well. There's a lot of free parking. Pretty easy to get to. And again, highly recommend it.
Right now, they're open from noon to 11 p.m., but I would recommend checking before you go because a lot has been changing recently. So it's really open for lunch, dinner, and drinks. In terms of the menu, it is American-style food, but the menu does change frequently. Right now, they have some holiday specials like Grandma's Favorite Sliders for $14. They also have Mistletoe Mule for $14. I do recommend from 12 to 3, they offer happy hour for appetizers, wine, and well drinks and beers. So it's a pretty good deal. They have the Air Pirates pretzels for $8 and Jock's Visiting Brew for $7. Just an example, the pricing is quite a bit better. And on the regular, they have appetizers that range in price from $10 to $22. So an example is they have the Club Obi-Wan chicken wings for $14. And on the pricier side, for $22, you can get the Air Pirates Cargo Loaded Pretzels. And this sounds awesome. I think this would be up Aron's alley. That's got prosciutto, sliced brats, artisan pepperoni, smoked cheddar, black diamond cheddar, caraway pickles, spicy mustard, and beer cheese fondue. So it's really got quite a bit there. So I think that would be a lot of fun to share with a group of people. They also have some signature libations, which are alcohol free, and I always appreciate that. It's nice to be able to go and get a fun drink and not have the alcohol in it as well. And those are only $5. And they have quite an extensive cocktail drink list: bottled beer, hard ciders, draft beer, sparkling and white wines, red and rose wines, as well as a couple beer flights. So they've got something for everybody.
Linda said, the food here does change very often, so what you're seeing here may not be on the menu when you go. It is more about the drinks. However, the food here is amazing, and we've always enjoyed what we had here. We were here for for the happy hour. We had the Old World Pizza of San Marco for $12. This is a deep dish pizza with tomato sauce, basil, provolone, and pepperoni. We had the Reggie's Revenge, which is a drink. That was $9. That's Florida Cane Orlando Orange Vodka, Midori Melon Liqueur, white cranberry juice, and lime juice, which was really good. We had the Dr. Astorga Queso Fondito. This was a skillet of melted soft cheese topped with pico de gallo, cilantro, and warm flour tortillas and warm corn tortilla chips for $12 as well. And the first time we were there, they had these amazing nachos, and they also had pretzels that were just great. And if they ever have them back, highly recommend you get them. But again, this is more about the theme. This is more about the alcohol. This is more about sort of immersion than it is specifically the food, but the food's amazing.
In terms of value and price, it's what you would expect for Disney pricing. I personally think $14 to $20 is a little bit on the more expensive side for apps, especially when we're talking American dollars, but you are at Disney, so you got to take that into consideration. I do think the happy hour is a great deal if you have a day that you're spending at Disney Springs, or you're not going to the parks for a day and are looking for other things to do. Heading over there for lunch, you could get a few apps to share with people and enjoy a drink and just hang out. It's a great bar and lounge to hang out in. As Aron said, the theming is amazing. I think that they've probably put a lot of things in that most people would miss in terms of sort of memorabilia and throwbacks. I know I'm somebody who definitely doesn't get them all, but it's still a really fun atmosphere to be in. But as Aron also said, I do warn, if you've had something last year or before and you loved it, know that it might not be there when you go again. And as a foodie who loves food, and I vividly remember pretty much everything I had, this was a bit hard for me when we went back, hoping to get those loaded nachos again, and they weren't there. But we had the deep dish pizza and really enjoyed it. So I still think we walked away with a win.
Overall, as we've said through this whole thing, we really enjoy it. There are two negatives or downsides that you probably should be aware of if you want to eat here. The service can sometimes be fairly slow. That's because it's a bit more of a relaxed atmosphere. It's not like the parks where everyone's trying to rush around. It is more of a bar than it is, a restaurant where they're trying to get you in and out. If you are in a rush, you can of course let your server know, and they'll try to speed up as much as you need. Also, it is not very big. It is a very small restaurant for its size and its popularity. So if you're trying to get a seat here, you might have to wait a while. There's this diving bell, which is amazing. And if you want the diving bell, you're probably going to have to wait a while also. But highly recommend trying to get in here when you are in Disney Springs. It is great, well themed. If you have an Indiana Jones fan, you definitely need to go here and just enjoy it, see all the details and how much Disney Imagineering put into this. Linda and I definitely will be going back. We've never been disappointed when we've eaten here. So again, if you've eaten here or if you've liked it, hated it, tell us in the comments what you think. If you like this video and you're thinking of places you want to eat in Disney Springs, we have a bunch more videos, so highly suggest you consider hitting that subscribe button and liking this video. We are a very small channel, so anything like that definitely helps.
So thanks again for taking your time to watch our video, and we'd like to wish you a safe and happy travels.